Touch from Reyes, lovely header, pushing into the difficult one for Reyes to control. Henry's turned on to Bergkamp, sprawling save from Sorensen, and Henry's there, and Sorensen did enough at the second attempt. Henry, beautiful pass, excellent movement off the ball there from Bergkamp. A touch on by Reyes, chance.
It really was. It was an excellent run from midfield by Arsenal. A beautiful ball from Thierry Henry. Then it's Bergkamp picking it out, and you see Vieira there. You would expect.
Straight by De La Cruz, Edu for Reyes, and it's Edu! Oh, and over by Henry after the ball cannon back off the post from Edu's.
And shock horror. Not sure we've ever seen this before. And there it is. It goes sailing over. Aston will be absolutely delighted with the response. Again, they win the ball back.
Vieira, lovely pass. Henry, it's 2 now. Well, he led Aston Villa off barely 60 seconds ago, but you don't give this man a sight of goal twice in quick succession, and Thierry Henry's goal drought is at an end. But what a pass from Vieira.
It was. He stepped in absolutely beautifully, timed and weighted the pass. Still plenty to do, and you're right, Thierry Henry has missed one. Well, he doesn't miss another one. Left foot drilled into the far post. Really, Aston Villa causing their own problems. And they're getting torn apart, aren't they?
First pass.
Did really well, didn't he? The Frenchman there stepping in front of the midfielder, but then Thierry Henry took over. We've seen so many times he just slopped any irregularity, and trying to feed their strikers has been a problem.
Henry out muscling Mellberg there. Still Thierry Henry. The players that we haven't had, if you like, to fill in when we've needed it. I have to agree, Arsenal have suffered in that department now then. This was even too difficult for that man to control. Back off the post, it could be even worse for Villa. But Arsenal set their stall out right from the start to put a marker down that they're far from a spent force. So they take the game to Aston Villa again. Here's Bergkamp. Beautiful pass, and it's Ashley Cole. It is 3. Absolutely sensational from Arsenal. If the defending champions are, as seems likely, to relinquish the title, then they're not going down with a whimper. Far from it. This is the Arsenal of old.
Well, what a beautiful team goal, and then it's Bergkamp. What a fantastic ball that he actually puts through to Ashley Cole. But here, Thierry Henry does really well. And look at this ball here. First time from Dennis Bergkamp into Ashley Cole. That's an excellent finish as well.
Thierry Henry, his mercurial best as well, alongside Bergkamp in this first half.
That's right, and this is the third goal. Excellent work from Thierry Henry, but that pass, the weight of the pass is...
themselves in Chelsea at the moment, surely too much to overhaul. Henry testing Liam Ridgewell. Too good for him at the moment. To dig out up in support of Reyes. Little dummy. Henry! Oh! Well, he expected, and we all expected, the net to bulge. Another lightning counter-attack from Arsenal. Should have brought them a fourth.
But again, it's a basic error. It really is from De La Cruz, but Reyes, look at Ashley Cole in the middle. He dummies it, comes to Henry. That's got to end up in the back of the net. But it doesn't. He pulls it wide. Sorensen actually guesses the right way as well. That's a horrible miss.
Thierry Henry and company have bossed this Barclays English Premier League game. Henry has scored one, but really should have been looking at a hat-trick. 2 chances he would normally put away in his sleep. Dennis Bergkamp has been a provider in the main, and he's had another excellent match. But Arsenal have had the Indian sign over them in the last 6. Throw looks for Olof Mellberg. On by Barry, away by Segan. Falls nicely for Thierry Henry. Arsenal's counter-attacking has been outstanding today, and here they come again. Freddie Ljungberg, unmarked in the middle. Reyes!
This game, but no doubt Wenger will be delighted. the attitude that Edu has shown, really.
Certainly the Brazilian reacted. Henry, back up. Pick up on that point in a moment, because this is a good ball forward for Henry, tracked by Melberg. Turned away by Reyes. Well, Henry picked his moment there, didn't he, against J. Lloyd Samuel. Thierry Henry, will he go it alone here? Has support.
Challenge that he's just made on Thierry Henry, because Henry's got away from Ridgewell, and there you see it, very late.
Finding Hitzelsberger. Person put under unnecessary pressure. At times, Aston Villa passed the ball around poorly today. Hasn't aided their cause, certainly. Here's Henry. Oh, beautifully disguised pass. And offside against Freddie Ljungberg. I wonder how much was in that.
Well, my first instinct say it wasn't offside. Looking at it again, that is ever so close. Was there daylight?
Henry bursting into space here now. Thierry Henry breaks the challenge, looking to be unselfish. Robert Perez put it in. He looked offside and was.
Well, you're right, he's trying to be unselfish, but maybe he should have just gone on his own. Thought he was going to slip him inside Ridgewell, instead it's come out wide. Gets the ricochet now. Forward pass, and he's half a yard in front of the defender. He is off.
Ball forward, oh, and Henry, look at the space! And Sorensen has to make a sprawling save. Well, the two Villa centre-backs switched off horribly there. And another opportunity for Thierry Henry. He's quite happy to eat up. Arsenal beat Aston Villa by this that infamous match at Old Trafford in October. They won only one of 5 league games after that. But it's a